Well, the first thing I saw was the Kilimanjaro from the airplane. Crazy. The feeling I saw when I saw it was strong. Yeah, I'm excited. Honestly, I think to have an opportunity to climb Kilimanjaro is a privilege. I could have just done this climb solo without raising money for it, but the fact that we managed to find a charity, Heal Palestine, and raise all this money made it a lot more emotional and touching for me, because I'm Palestinian, so I feel for everyone and everything happening in Gaza right now.
I don't know, I've always wanted to climb Kilimanjaro. Obviously, you know, you've done it I don't know how many times, so it's exciting to be here myself. Just driving through, you can see the culture here, just people dress differently. It's very exciting to see. Everyone's very nice here, so the people here are all very nice. Interesting culture. It's always, you know, when people think of Kilimanjaro, it's something, you know, you want to check off on your bucket list, but, you know, you don't even have, a lot of us on this climb are Palestinian, but you don't have to be to understand what's going on over there. You open your phone for 2 seconds and you'll see a video, so it's, when you have the opportunity to try and do something to help, a lot of times, you know, you feel like you can't do anything, you're just scrolling, you see another video, you see another news headline. So if you feel you can actually put your name to something and, you know, go on a climb that might not only bring money for a hospital or for food or something like that, but also just raise awareness for an issue, it's a really special opportunity.
I can't even believe where I am. No, I was just in Dubai and I woke up here. It's weird, yeah. But yeah. So anyone that's asked me about the trip, I just tell them it's for a good cause. And if it was just to go like this, I don't think I would have had it in me to just, yeah, let's go buy all the stuff for the mountain, and we're gonna go on the mountain. It's gonna be something like I've never done before. So no, I was just think about it. Yeah, it's for a good cause, and inshallah, it's worth it.
I'm feeling a lot of excitement and joy and just so much gratitude for getting to be here and be part of this journey with such an amazing group of people. And this is what I was told, that it's all about the journey, not the destination. The destination is great because we get to go on the journey to get there. I love trees, so I'm fascinated by the trees in Tanzania. My backpack's already a little heavy, but we're dealing with it.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see nature, see the trees, see some wildlife, and just experience, just have a nice day all throughout. I think I just got bitten by a bug, so that's one challenge. Other than that, I think probably like walking for the first day. It's been a while since I've like properly walked, yeah. So I think my legs might be a bit tired by the evening. But other than that, I think I'll be okay for today.
I was thinking about today. I was very excited. Even now I'm quite excited, I just want to get started. But I was sleeping and waking up, but to be honest, the excitement is carrying me, so no sleep is necessary. I'm looking forward to just walk and talk and like, you know, just get to know everyone here on a deeper level. I want to talk. And you know, everyone's nice, and I like being here, and I'm grateful to be here, to be honest. During today's climb, well, I've been told there's monkeys, so if we see monkeys, that'd be lovely. Yeah.
It's a huge one.
Hopefully we'll see another one. Yeah. First time I've been in a rainforest though, so I'm looking forward to see, you know, what it's like. I look forward to the torture though, so it's a new experience. Let's say, you know, you don't get tortured very often.
I definitely want to share this experience, but for me personally, climbing a mountain is a beautiful experience, but it's hard. It's hard on you physically, it's hard on you mentally, and it allows you to appreciate little things in life, small things like being warm or having clean water to drink. And somehow, some way, maybe we get to feel as little of suffering I can't even compare. But as little bit of suffering as the people in Gaza are going through. They've been living in tents for the past 10 months. They have no access to clean water for the past 10 months. God forbid if there is a medical emergency, with us, for them, they have no access to medical, medicine. So this is one part of it. The other part, obviously, is helping you guys raise awareness and raise funds as Palestinians. Number one, more importantly, as humans, as human beings, it is absolutely our duty to do so, to bring awareness, to such suffering, whether in Palestine or anywhere else, and to try to help with whatever means we can.
Knowing that this is a choice we all made to be here and to tackle this challenge, and there's a lot of people in the world right now, in Palestine and Palestine, who don't have a choice and suffer every single day. That was going through my head with every step. Yeah, it's like getting used to the discomfort and being very grateful for a pizza on the mountain, a bowl of soup. Those things matter when you're so far from things that are normal every day, that we take privilege with. The fundraiser, we've partnered with Heal Palestine, which is a wonderful organization that's been supporting Palestine for many years. And the money that we are fundraising goes directly to children, youth, families in need, whether it's medical care or nutrition, however they might need it. Very important.
I think I got some form of a heat stroke from the sun. The sun was really glaring. I kind of underestimated it. Luckily, I put a lot of sunscreen, and yeah. So far, in terms of the climb itself, it wasn't that bad. Seeing the summit now, just now actually, when you're literally just above that hill and you see the camp, and then you see the summit over there, it's really majestic. You also see the mountains behind us as well. It's a very scenic view, and the layers of clouds and the landscape below us, it's truly incredible. The children of Gaza, for Gaza. Initially, we were, maybe a year ago, we were saying, oh, let's do it for fun, but now this is an added purpose of ours. Even though we're struggling, and when I had my heat stroke, it's just like, okay, what am I going through compared to them on a day-to-day basis? It's nothing compared to them. Setting up field hospitals, setting up, getting children out of there who have been injured, and taking care of them for the next couple of years. And yeah, it's truly amazing. I couldn't be more proud to be fundraising for a different charity, for this charity. Sleeping on the floor pretty much, it was pretty hard. But hopefully I'll get used to it, with the cold especially. If you want to go to the toilet middle of the night, it's a bit of a struggle. I don't even imagine what they're sleeping in. At least now I'm sleeping in this tent, knowing I'll be hopefully alive by the next morning. They don't even know they'll be alive in Gaza, so these things you don't really take for granted back in Dubai as well, sleeping in a very comfortable bed in AC. And yeah, the people there, they don't basically have any of these necessities.
It was a bit shaky getting up here. Feeling a bit better now we went a bit down. Mostly I'm proud of myself, I'm happy I've made it this far, camp by camp. Just happy to be here. Constantly up. I was waiting for us to go down. I've heard about us going up and down. I was waiting for it. It was just up, 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 up. And I definitely felt the altitude. I have to realize myself that each of these camps is the highest I've ever been. I have no gauge or at least I had no gauge before this of you know, altitude this high. Anything above like 1,000 I don't think I've been. So, and just the clouds beneath us, it just makes you realize how high we are, and just the sheer magnitude of this mountain itself is simply amazing. It's breathtaking, honestly. Everyone's always ready to make fun of each other, and they're also ready to take, you know, a bit of bashing as well themselves. So enjoying, yeah, I'm actually enjoying the, you know, lunches, dinners together as much as the climb itself. It's a really great group of people. Very happy I'm here with them. I don't think I could imagine a different group dynamic or a different group itself. And on top of that, of course, we're doing this for an absolutely amazing cause. You know, and to do this while also having, you know, that on your mind, where we're doing this for something bigger than ourselves. It's really beautiful, and obviously right now there's a crisis going on in Gaza, and for a lot of us here it's very close to home. We have a lot of Palestinian climbers with us in our group. Whether it's their family or their past, or their history, their culture, it's all ingrained with this this land and these people, and like, you know, what's going on there is it's very it's gut-wrenching, to be honest. It's very hard to see, and so my friends, myself back home, you know, I have a lot of Palestinian friends, and you know, I can see it affects them, and so to work with Heal Palestine is a great honor, and you know, I've seen the work they've done. They're doing a lot of work on the ground. They're providing kitchens there, you know, providing food for children, women mainly, who are, you know, susceptible the most to this to the war going on. And as well as that, they fly out children to get you know, children with amputees or children with extreme injuries, flying them out so they can get the they can get the surgeries that they need.
I never thought I would be able to push beyond my boundaries. I'm someone who likes to stay in the comfort zone, and what I experienced over the last 4 days is really an unbelievable experience. The group, the challenge, going really outside the comfort zone is what keeps pushing us. So surprisingly, I'm stronger than day zero. Cliff was quite scary, and definitely that was beyond my comfort zone. I had to look up, I didn't look down. Hugging that rock was the scariest part, but yeah, we made it. I never thought I'll be doing Kilimanjaro. Like, I know my wife did it almost 10 years ago, Yara, with Suzanne and the other team members, the Climb of Hope, and I was just like laughing at her and like, why would you do that? I think it started with the cause. The cause really drove me to do something really different and challenging. Then my son, and then the group, like the support, people keep checking on one another. And I just felt, you know, if XYZ did it, then I can do it. So supporting our families, our people in Gaza, and the challenge that they're going through, what we are going through is nothing. So when we complain about, you know, cold nights, sleeping in tents, well, this is what they're experiencing day in, day out. So this is probably a drop in the ocean compared to what our people in Gaza are suffering. So that was the main reason where it made me think, yourself, challenge yourself, and suffer a bit, because there are people out there who are suffering 100 times, a million times more than us. So that's the cause. And then my son, I'll be very honest as well. I felt it's a good moment to have this trip, me and my son and his friends. So, and the challenge, so all together just made me decide in no time, yalla, go for it, do it. And here we are, one more day to the summit night.
I think for me it was that kissing part where you had to really be against the rock and then move across. I guess a bit of nerves kicked in, but it was, at the end, it was like, I was quite happy, like I was able to complete it, and it was quite fun doing it. In terms of hiking, I'd say it'd be today with the rock climbing. I really enjoyed that. Not gonna lie, today, this morning, I was really cold. I'd say a bit demotivated, but today's really like lifted my spirit again and got me back towards the objective. So like, yeah, I'd say today is probably the best part of the trip so far.
I think when we do these things, we push ourselves to limits that we didn't know, like the same as before. So it's like it's controlling what our mind does to us and how far we can actually push ourselves. We all have our own difficulties in life, and we all have our own challenges, and that sometimes we feel that we can't share those, but during the climb, it's like we all had to be vulnerable in front of each other, and we couldn't hide these things. So we learned the truth about each other in a very good way. I would really like to thank everyone who supported. It was very difficult, but I think we all chose to do this struggle together, while the charity that for like the people in Gaza don't have a choice. They struggle every day and they face these challenges. Like we chose to sleep in tents for 7 days in a row, while the people in Gaza are all in tents right now, don't know when they have food or water or anything. And we made the choice, we made the choice to struggle while they don't. So we appreciate everyone who donated to us and supported us so then we can help them.
I guess there's a lot to take back from this experience. I unfortunately didn't reach the top, but I think it's still unfair to call it a failure. I feel like there's still a lot to take in. I did the most I could, and just because I didn't reach the top doesn't mean where I reached wasn't unsuccessful at all. And yeah, I feel like I had a lot of time to just think to myself. I enjoyed walking around, just lost in my own thoughts. And yeah, I'm excited to, I guess, go back to civilization. I feel like patience would be the word. It was a long hike, 7 days. I guess you can't rush to the top and you have to slowly build yourself up. Focus on the next step rather than the long-term goal, so it's more achievable. I'd like to say thank you for those who've donated to me personally and those to the wider cause. We did this obviously for the humanitarian crisis that's happening, but it just means a lot that everyone's willing to contribute and support you. And there is a bigger issue and a bigger goal rather than just climbing a mountain. And I just want to say thank you. And even if you only contributed a little, every small donation counts. So thank you.
I haven't yet fully processed what I've just accomplished. It's okay to do things without knowing what the outcome is going to be. So we can take chances and take risks and not know what the outcome is going to look like and still enjoy the journey along the way, because it is in fact all about the journey. I've learned that I can push myself very, very hard, and that morale is everything. And laughter is necessary when you're pushed to such the extent of your comfort zone. We need people to accomplish anything in our life, not just climbing Kilimanjaro. Being in the outdoors and adventuring and helping people are my two biggest passions in life. So for every single person who has donated, who has cheered me on, who has sent me messages and positive words for this really mentally and emotionally, challenging journey. Thank you from my whole heart, because I wouldn't be able to have done this without you all. And thank you to every person who has donated and supported everyone in Palestine.
Alhamdulillah, it was a challenge, and then now I'm back to reality. So I had the challenge, I pushed my limits, But at the end of the day, now I'm back and I'm comfortable. And not a lot of people have that chance. Maybe just the power of positivity. I think staying positive, so both go hand in hand really. Being patient with positivity maybe is the main thing. So I'm sure everyone was experiencing a headache, but I think I was maybe getting a bit too negative about it. So to build on what I said before, I think maybe in the future I should always be positive, always, no matter what. If we want to be successful in our plight and our struggle, we have to be patient and we have to be persistent, and we just got to keep going, and we got to take down the elephant that is the oppression and the struggle bit by bit. So I really appreciate how small actions can make a big difference, and I'm gonna plan and I'm gonna continue on doing whatever I can.
I think a lot of this, at least the next couple of days, is a lot of reflecting. I think, really thinking about what I've done. I don't think I've fully digested what I've done, this sort of achievement. It's something really amazing. I don't think I've fully, just fully taken it all in. I'm going to be looking back at photos, thinking about what I was thinking about. There's just a lot going on. It's quite overwhelming, especially on Summit Day. So I think, just a lot of reflecting, thinking about what's happened. And thank you so much to everyone that's supported me along the way, whether it's by words or donations. It's just, it's overwhelming. Just not only the love for me, but the people of Gaza. It's really heartwarming to see there's so many people around the world that really care about it.
Honestly, it feels amazing. You feel the difference in oxygen like crazy, and it just feels amazing after accomplishing the mountain. I think that it made me a lot stronger, and I think it just made me know that I'm capable of doing such a thing. In the beginning, I honestly thought I wouldn't be able to accomplish it, but I think that it just showed me how strong I am and how I can just push myself to accomplish things that I want. And I think I learned how to be patient. I think I learned a lot about patience and the fact that you had to acclimatize, and every level, there was a reason for every level along the way. So I'd like to thank all my friends and family and other people that have helped raise money for this cause.
I'm usually the type of person who's impatient and who can't really push for long and has a limit, but I really push myself past my limits, and my patience really improved this trip massively. I'd just like to say thank you very much. Obviously, I've been barking about it for the past couple months, but truly your donations and your support really helped me push through. I was thinking about it while I was summiting, and it really pushed me the extra mile that I needed right before I reached summit. So thank you very much. Once I reached summit, my energy, I guess I was just depleted. I fell to my knees. I cried because I knew I gave everything I could. I pushed myself past the limit that I didn't even know I had. But pushed myself past the limit that people didn't know I had. And I just looked around me. I saw the sunrise, and it just happened where I just started crying and letting out everything I had. So happy to see the country, be in Africa for the first time in my life, and not only reach the summit of it, or the top of Africa. Just grateful now, and sad that it's ending now.
I'm telling you, honestly speaking, I did panic when I started to feel lack of oxygen, i.e. difficulty to breathe. Then I started to feel dizzy. Then I started to feel I want to throw up. And I just took a U-turn and went back. And then I went and I saw you guys, and Yassine looked at me and he said, man, it's been 10-15 minutes, why did you come back? And I did explain to him exactly how I felt, and he said, well, listen, these are the altitude symptoms. It happened that you're experiencing them on the last day, so it's fine, go back. And I went. So it was amazing, and I am really grateful that I did go back, because had he not push me back, probably I would have stayed and waited for you guys at Kosovo, or maybe left directly to Amman and then Dubai. what I really learned from this experience that is applicable to real life is push yourself to go outside your comfort zone to achieve big results. So when we went up, it was obviously we were challenged and we thought it's difficult, and yes, but then when we descend, I felt like it's way more difficult, it's way more painful, and I believe the injuries that I had in my feet is because of the descending. So definitely going up is easier than descending, for me at least. No, to feel you've achieved something, I would go with the summit. Like the summit gives you this feeling of I achieved something big. Yes. But obviously it's more difficult because of the altitude. Like I've never experienced myself not being able to lift my foot. So that was like something a bit scary. I cannot thank them enough for dragging me into this climb, given the amazing cause, which is supporting our families in Gaza. We were complaining about cold nights and sleeping in tents, but this is what they go through day in, day out. So what we experience up there in the mountain, the challenge, the cold nights and the tents is nothing compared to what those people are facing. So may Allah be with them.